Hi everyone, welcome again to another Teacher Joseph video clip. Today we're going to talk about breathing and how important it is to get your breathing right to give a good presentation of English. The problem is when many of you come to learn English, you learn words individually. I am Tom. I work on the farm. And then as you become more confident, you simply say it quicker. I am Tom and I work on the farm. But unfortunately for you, that doesn't sound very nice. English is more like music. You have to kind of phrase the words together. If you think of your favorite pop song for a moment and imagine those notes being played separately instead of together, what would happen? The song would sound awful. Imagine that you're playing the piano. Ba 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 ba. Imagine that if those notes became ba 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 ba, what would happen? The song would sound awful. And that's exactly the same in English. It's very easy to hear a meaning when something is presented well, and it helps us to keep the attention of others. But unfortunately, if it's not presented well, then you're not really going to hear the meaning given. A really good place to start is just noticing what you can do with your breath. Many of us, we take a big deep breath in and then we speak because we're tense and we don't want to say all this stuff we want to say, especially in a second language because we're afraid. The boss asks us something. Yeah, I can do that. In English, speaking is almost like a type of yoga. In order to sound very relaxed and to give a really good impression, take a big deep breath in, then push all of your words out until you don't have to breathe again. As you speed that up, it becomes easier and nicer to hear. Let me just explain. Okay, I'm going to read something. I'm just going to choose something that I have sitting around here. It says here, right, let me just read this, okay? It's just a piece of paper, random news story, okay? Deep breath in. Paisley and the surrounding towns and villages in Renfrewshire were once world-renowned for the weaving industry and the production of the beautiful Paisley pattern shawls. Now imagine if I didn't read it that way. Paisley and the surrounding towns and villages in Renfrewshire. You can hear there that it sounds much more broken. So I want you just to practice with me for a moment, taking a big deep breath in and out. In and out. Until you have no breath left. Let's do it again. Okay, and this time I want you to practice saying something in English. Let's go for a really simple introduction. My name is Joseph and I'm an English teacher. Or you can try, I'm an English student and my English gets better every single day as I practice more. This is the way you want to be pushing your English out. All right, so very nice, very nice. Good, good. Well, I'm very happy that you are able to hear the difference with very nice breathing. It's not difficult, it just is a bit of habit. So before you start talking to your friends, big deep breath. Hi, it's nice to see you all again today, and I'm looking forward to spending some time with you. And that's very different from saying, Hi, I am looking forward. You know, when I first started teaching, I used to think that Russian people hated me. Do you know why? Because Russian people are very comfortable with leaving spaces. Hi, how are you? Then 5, 10 seconds later comes the answer, fine. And I'm thinking, that sounds a bit angry. And as the conversation continued, so what have you been doing with your English? Not much. And I'm thinking, okay, either I have a problem here, or there's a delay on Skype, or there's some kind of difficulty. It took me a long time to realize that this is perfectly acceptable in Russian. But in the same way, that really isn't perfectly acceptable here. You do that here, people will think you're angry or you're trying to make some kind of point or playing some kind of mind game. So you have to be really careful. So even to fill your breath with sound, for example, how are you today? Um, yeah, fine, I think. Sounds nice. But if you don't say anything, if you don't use a filler on your breath, like, mm, oh, well, I think, okay, then you're going to have problems. So you need to be getting your breathing right to use these fillers as well. That's it from me. That's all I wanted to tell you today. So now I'm going. I want to go to the local global supermarket. I'm in the mood to be cooking this weekend. And if I do, I'll make some clips. See you soon. Take care. Bye.